What's good, everybody? It's D&B ENT.
ENT.
Your boy Burnt. Hey, before I go through the video, make sure y'all leave a comment down below letting us know what y'all want to see us react to next, alright?
Yes.
So, today we're going to do another WWE video. This one is titled 10 Awful WWE Gimmicks That Immediately Died. Like, they tried to start it up, but then it was like, nah, let's kill that shit, bruh. Let's kill that shit. Can't do that no
That
more.
must have been really corny.
Must have been really corny, or must have not been profitable, must have just been stupid, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people say that you can't judge what a book's going to be like by its cover alone, but sometimes you can, like cookery books or Mein Kampf. Sometimes book covers are so terrible and scream bad idea so loudly that you should burn the book and the bookshop that tried to sell it to you. That metaphor got away from me there. What I'm trying to say is, some ideas are so obviously bad they deserve a swift and merciful death. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are the top 10 WWE gimmicks that immediately died. Number 10, Naked Midian. What's the best way to make anything better? Take off its trousers. Superstar Midian, who had fallen on irrelevant times after the breakup of the Ministry of Darkness, decided to go the Lady Godiva route of improving one's social standing by going bollock out and spooking people. Midian would streak through matches and wrestle one or two in the buff. Madly, the plan didn't work and Midian faded away shortly afterwards, but I can't unsee that, and neither can William Regal. Number 9, Max Moon. He was from outer space, and that's how you kill a character immediately. Max Moon, who looks like this, was originally designed to resemble a Japanese fighting robot. See, in the early 90s, Vince McMahon would greenlight a wrestler dressed as a swarm of hornets if he thought he could sell it to children. Max Moon hung around for a few really stupid-looking months before vanishing back to outer space, which, remember, is where he is from. Number 8. Who? Remember the Who's on First Abbott and Costello routine where two men purposefully misunderstand that baseball player's name is Who until everyone starts bleeding from the ears and mouth? Well, Vince thought it would be funny to dress Jim the Anvil Neidhart in a yellow mask and call him Who so that Jerry Lawler can make endless jokes that made fans want to kick themselves to death. Who's in the ring? Ha 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 ha. Who's in the ring? Ha ha. Do you get it? Who's in the ring? Kill me! Number 7, Fantasio. The only career that's held in lower esteem than professional wrestlers. It's a mime, and not just any mime, a magic mime. Dressed like Sting's deadbeat brother who dropped out of art college, Fantasio did magic tricks in the ring. He shot webbing for his hands, turned a candle into a walking stick, and magically removed Earl Hebner's underwear. The only thing worse was hearing cherished announcer JR acting shocked and amazed as a man underweared himself to victory. The greatest trick that Fantasio ever performed was disappearing from the WWF immediately following his debut match. Number 6, Friar Ferguson. Friar Ferguson was a monk who took a vow of silence and went everywhere with a notepad around his neck. On it was drawn smiley faces and the word monk, because he was a monk. However, judging from his in-ring skill, the friar also clearly took a vow of violence. I'll just pause to let that joke sink in.
Right, that was horrible.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was rubbish. His finishing move was that he sat on people, shoving their head under his robes, and he vanished from WWF very quickly. Number 5, Mordecai. He's sort of like Friar Ferguson's intense teenage son. Played by Kevin Furtick, who would later become Kevin Thorne, a vampire, so he's no stranger to success. Mordecai was a zealot who preached against the sins of the world, even proclaiming to sit on God's right hand, which is good for the CV. He carried a big metal crucifix to the ring, dressed all in white, and disappeared 2 months after arriving. His was a short crusade. Number 4, Mantar. You can't have a wrestling list with the word awful in it and not feature Mantar. Mantar was a Minotaur. Yep. He came to the ring with a giant bull helmet that would emit steam as Vince McMahon did his absolute best at pretending to be impressed. Also, he would moo. Mantar, you're rubbish.
Wow.
Number 3, Kerwin White. White people have been pretending to play other races in movies for years, and everyone loved that and still does, so why not try it the other way? That's what Chavo Guerrero thought when he thought he'd white up. Whiten his hair, whiten his teeth, and live in a house with white picket fences. Also, his name was Kerwin White, because you get it, yeah, he's pretending to be a white fella. It was really weird and uncomfortable, especially when he started saying, if it's not white, it's not right. Yeah, I bet the coach loves calling his matches. The only good thing that came out of this nonsense was that it marked the debut of Dolph Ziggler as White's caddy. The gimmick was dropped after Eddie Guerrero passed away, but it couldn't have survived much longer on its own, surely. Number 2, The Zombie. Conclusive proof that WWE's attempt at doing ECW was not going to end well. The Zombie was WWE's attempt at making fun of the fact that ECW was now on the Sci-Fi Channel. Great. He shambled to the ring, moaning into the mic before being destroyed by the Sandman. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the first official match of the new ECW. Cards laid, firmly on the table there. And the zombie was never seen again. Number 1, beaver cleavage. Oh, this is just...
That's the worst name I've ever heard.
So, Beaver Cleavage was Headbanger Mosh pretending to be a young boy from a Leave It to Beaver style show. He had a voluptuous mother called Mrs. Cleavage, and the two would shoot black and white vignettes filled with incestuous innuendo, like her rubbing his crotch with a napkin after he spilled some mother's milk, and she would rub his crotch and he would look down the lens, smile and wiggle his eyebrows as conclusive proof that God is dead. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Tell us about it in the comments.
Hey, this dude who does the voiceover, man.
He was funny.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking disturbing.
That last one? Yeah. Clearly there's some incest raping going on in that family, but
I'm glad they got rid of these gimmicks though. Good job.
Yeah, because it was all horrible.
Yeah,
all of them.
All of them.
Homie was pretending to be a zombie. Like, what? Come on, man.
But yeah, let us know what you guys thought about this video. Make sure you
like, comment, subscribe.
See you in the next video.
Peace. Bye.